Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. For those who are new here, hello, my name is Dion, a photographer here in New York City, and I would love for you guys to check out my work and see what I do on my IG. It's linked below for your convenience. And I'm super excited because today a highly requested photo shoot has dropped. You guys have been on my case about this photo shoot, and I'm glad because y'all know Felix is my bias, and he has a photo shoot for Vogue Korea December 2025 with Louis Vuitton. And I had already seen the covers, but someone had let me know all the photos have dropped. And I was like, excuse me, what? When? Where? Because I've been refreshing. I've been refreshing the website I get the photos from, kpop.com. And I'm like, where the photos at? Where the photos at? The photos are here. The photos are here, guys. Let's rejoice. They're uploaded. They're here for us to check out. I'm Oh, super hype, super hype for this. I can't wait to get into these photos with you guys. Now, before we do, I want to announce on my Patreon page, I am reacting to the making of Stray Kids' photo shoot. One is for the Rockstar one, and the other one's for Karma. Now, it's on the lowest tier. I'm trying to raise funds to get a new iPad. As you probably don't know, I make these videos on my iPad, but this is an older model, and I want one with a bigger storage so I can film and edit more often than I am right now. And I was like, oh, it'd be great to have a newer iPad. So if you want to help support the channel, help me get this, please become a patron. It's on the lowest tier, so if you get the lowest tier, you'll get to see the reactions, and I would just be greatly appreciated. And if not, if you can't do that, that's fine. Just give this video a thumbs up so it can get some more people. I'd be so grateful for that. Now, with all that being said, let's get into these photos. This cover right here. First of all, I'm already shook by the black hair because Felix color is blonde, but like the black hair has me shook. But then what seems to be a outdoor location and or potentially a set is looking spectacular with that sky in the back. Oh, I'm not sure if this is, like I said, a set or a backdrop. I don't know, but it looks amazing. But then you got Felix himself. The positioning of the posing, seeing the jewelry, I'm assuming it's Louis Vuitton. The jacket looks great. The facial expression, I like that makeup. The framing, the composition of it is spot on for me. Especially if you were going to do a cover, having that space at the top just for the text. I'm not sure that was the plan or not. I'm not sure, but it worked out perfectly. I think this is an immaculate cover of Vogue Korea. Immaculate. And you guys know, I want to photograph Felix, but every time I do one of these reviews, the reason is apparent. Look at this. He's not even smizing like hard and like looking very like, it's very subtle, but it's connected. Maybe because he's looking right at the camera, that's probably why. But it's very connected. I mean, the lighting, I can see the light on top of the head, so there's probably a light off to the side right here. There's clearly one on this side because we see the shadows coming down over here. It just looks 10 out of 10 cover. I mean, if I saw this cover, I would have been like, oh, this is the one I got to get. I mean, there's a few others, but like just seeing this one, I'm like, oh, y'all really did y'all big one. Y'all did y'all big one on this day. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? This is a game? Y'all not playing? Oh, okay. Now, when I say a subtle smize, this is what I mean. It is just ever so slightly giving you a little something, something, just a little scotch. And these, okay, first of all, having someone enveloped in anything, a blanket, a huge jacket, flowers, leaves, I'm always going to be for it. I've done that a few times in my day, and I love that kind of stuff. So this is right up my alley. Having him just engulfed in these leaves like this is everything. The green with his blonde is a good combo, in my opinion. And I just think this is a strong portrait of Felix. I like the jewelry. I like the composition of it. It's very great. I wonder if they shot it this way so it can fit perfectly. Because yeah, the text is touching his head, but it's only a little bit, and it's just perfectly framed, and it's I see why this is one of the covers. You know what I mean? I can see why they chose this. This does look very good. And I like how his hair is because it's like short in the front and long down here, which is typical. I'm not sure when I've seen Felix with an even hair, like it's the same length in the front and the back. But can you imagine though? Can you imagine Felix with like hair down to here and it's all one length? That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of lit though. He loves a little short bang, and they always have the idols in the short bangs, but that'd be kind of lit, as a concept, right? That might be the next one. It should be. Now, this facial expression, first of all, shooting what seems like through a window, I'm jealous. Have I done that before? One of my friends, Piero, he had a photo shoot with this model, and he did shoot the model on the other side of a glass door, and he had to edit himself out because he saw you could see him in the reflection, but he edited out, and it looked so good. I need to practice this. Like after seeing this photo right here, I need to get on it. I need to get on it because seeing like what it seems like to be a yard, some type of greenery in the back. You can see like the plants, the leaves of the trees. How his face is perfectly visible. I mean, it's a little obscure because of the reflections and the depth of field, obviously. But like you can really see him through this glass. I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with that. And like him with this black hair with this is very mysterious. Is very androgynous. That's the main thing I'm taking away from this picture. I'm like, what's going on? It's bending. It's winding. I'm not sure what you know what I'm saying. Like it's very androgynous, and I think that's one of. I mean, most times you can say Felix is androgynous, but I think this is really a strong case for that in this photograph right here. I kind of wish though they had the collar popped up. Can y'all imagine that collar dramatically, you know, like this? Can y'all imagine that? That'd be that'd be the bee's knees. Ooh, y'all know I like me some denim, so I'm already on board with this. But I like how they did his hair here. It's kind of gelled and styled to look kind of wet. It's like pieced in a certain way. You can tell the light is way on this side because you can barely see it in his eyes, but you can tell by all the shadows falling to this side. Um, I'm assuming they had a at least two lights hitting the backdrop to make it blown out like that, which I love. If you don't know, now you know. And the adding the flowers is a nice touch. I probably would have put instead of having him hold it in his hand like this, I would have put it in the jacket. Still have it come off to the side like this, but I would have put it in the jacket and probably had his hands behind his back like this. Because I do like how the flowers are in this direction. We got some on the side here, and I guess in the hair right here, and like this off to the side. But I would have it been really cool to kind of like have that right um, inside the jacket. Can y'all just imagine just ooh, and like the shot you would have got with the framing of the flowers really around the head. Oh, that would have been lit. I mean, it's still a good photo regardless, but just something I would have considered. Dramatic silhouettes. Low key from this angle, he looks like Taman. Do y'all see it? Am I tripping? He looks like Taman in this photo. Um, I like the fact that we have a different type of hair, but then we have this different type of shot with this whole silhouette thing. You can still clearly see the rings, which and the bracelet, which I'm sure is the focal point of this, and I'm glad that it was a focal point because I mean, regardless if you saw them or not, it's still a cool shot. But the fact that this is on display the way it is so intriguing to me. I like advertisement photos, fashion ads, and I like it when they do stuff like this. I know this is editorial for a magazine, but it is a brand ambassador type of shoot. So like, show the brand, show the pieces, and I love how they lit this. This is too good, and I'm very curious about this vest. It does. I see the monogram on it on the vest, so that's pretty cool. That you can still kind of see a little bit, even though it's very dark. This is such a good shot. Again, I'm sure they blew up the backdrop, but it seems like they didn't use no other light but the backdrop light, which I kind of like. How did they bounce back on him though? They probably had like a reflector or another a V flat to bounce the light back on his face so you can see it like we can here. Oh, that's so good. Oh, so a flower is a running theme. It's on his shoes. It's almost like it's. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be that way. I'm like, it's dirty down there, but yeah, it is dirty down there. They got the. How do they do that? Did they like glue or did some type of adhesive in the mud and then put the flowers in to keep it in place? Because how do the flowers stand like that? I'd be curious to know how they did that. Now, I will have to say I don't care for how it looks back here with him leaning forward and the jacket coming up and then the shirt being pulled. That's always a thing for me when like you do like the outfit isn't that flattering when you're stretching or pulling and as you can see the stretching and pulling from it being tucked in. I'm always kind of like, ooh, I would have pulled out the shirt a little bit more so it's not like doing that or not have it tucked in the first place. That's just me, that's my little pet peeve, This hair, you know, I like the change up, but I think I prefer that longer bang 70s hair from the cover shots than this. There's something about this that's a little suspicious. It's not my favorite. I could do without this particular wig, but I do like the facial expression. I do like the lighting. He's a bit pale on this, but that's fine. That comes with the territory with most of these shoots. But I think the flowers are cool. I like the facial expression. I just wish maybe the posing was different or the outfit was different. This is too spectacular. And I know you guys had to know that reviewing this photo shoot, I was gonna love this particular image or this look from this. Like you know what I mean? Like you guys had to know. You guys had to know. Like I had a feeling, and you're right. The feeling is correct. You got the feeling. You were correct. I'm into this so much. The laying down, the backdrop. I'm assuming this is a backdrop. I was like, is it on set? Are they on site? I'm pretty sure this is a backdrop. But it looks so real. It looks so good. That lighting, you can see the light hitting the jacket from the side, so you know there's one over there. So we got one light over here, one over here. Boom, boom, boom. We got the flowers running through. We got the flowers in this shoot. Flower child. I wonder if that's why they have like more of a 70s kind of vibe to these looks. With the denim, I guess they want to have like a running thing going through. I wonder what was on the mood board for this because they're consistent with it. I like that. I like consistency when they have a photo shoot. It's a through line throughout the whole thing. I love that. So the thing is about this image, I would have loved if this was a cover. And I mean just as it is right now. Framing and everything. Just put that Vogue text on the side. This would have been, if this was a cover, this would have been the one I got. This would have been the one I got. I'm obsessed with this image right here. First of all, I love the negative space. You guys already know this. Me and the negative space, our subjects down here, wall up here. But then it's more interesting because we have these bird decal thingies, statue. I don't know what these are on the wall, going like this. It makes it automatically more interesting than just a plain wall, which I would still would have loved, but like this makes it cooler. But then Felix with the hair blowing, collar up. Y'all know I like a collar up. I just mentioned that. A collar up, jewelry, shirt open. Is this my favorite photo of Felix? Potentially, guys. I don't know. I don't want to say it is because there's a lot of photo shoots reviews I've done, and I've probably said that before. But y'all can't tell me this isn't like this should be framed. Like I'm not trying to be dramatic and be like, oh, it's the best thing ever, but like it is the best thing ever. Like look at the material. And I wouldn't even mind, even though I love how it is, right? How it is as is. I wouldn't mind a close up of this. Like, can you imagine a close up shot, the hair blowing, the lip like coming across the lips a little bit, a little dramatic, ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? Like you see the vision, the fan is blowing, 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 and we're a close up on that face, and it's just going and going, and we're getting these like really cool peekaboo shots. Uh Uh, I really like this one. I like a photo that's, I guess, shot horizontally, but then flipped vertically. I love that already. And I like this look with the denim. I like how the hair looks. You can really see his face clearly here. The brows are a little bit lighter in this photo. It's, to me, a great Felix portrait. The highlight on the lips, on the nose. Let me zoom in. And these are contacts, right? These look like his real eye color. Ooh, I thought I was gonna burp. I guess I didn't. That has to be shook a little bit. Cause I was like looking like, hold on now. I'm like, isn't his eyes a dark brown? Isn't that what's supposed to give a dark brown? But these are contacts, right? These are some good contacts. He need to keep these on deck. Get in every color. These look real, real. I like these. Alternative to that cover shot. Honestly, I think I might like this more. Yes, the smize is really smizing in this one, but the hand up under the necklace gives me a bit more interest. Um, and even though I feel a ways about cropping the head off like this, I don't mind it. Like in the mag, if you go to the magazine and see if I see it on the page, I wouldn't mind it. For the cover, I probably would have not cropped it in so much. You know what I mean. But like, I don't mind it here. I really like this. The jawline, the lighting is so soft, and I can see the light, the highlight from his hair onto the cheek right here. It's a brightness coming through. That part is so satisfying to me. Like I'm not sure how they did it. It just looks, and like everything in the back behind him, like in depth of the fields, and deep in the leaves is all dark. Like all behind him is dark. He is perfectly lit, but everything behind him is dark. I want to know what light they use, how they achieved this, because it looks so good, but it has dimension to it by being dark to the light to the front of him. This is spectacular. You can see his freckles clearly here as well. It's really giving what it's supposed to give. Yep, yep. Oh, now this is very androgynous, and these leaf things are cool. I'm trying to see what. See, it's one big one right here, obviously, but then there's one off to the side. I wonder if someone is just holding and tickling the ear a little bit, maybe. Tickle, tickle. Um, this outfit does look like someone who was in a corporate office, a baddie at work. They got their vest on with their slacks, a matching set. Okay. They got the big chop, the little short dude with their jewelry. He's ready for the meeting. Probably wearing a blazer, obviously, to the meeting, but like after the meeting, before the meeting, take the blazer off, get relaxed in the office. It's very office core. Um, this does seem very simple. It seems like the wall that they might have been using isn't blown out. I mean, obviously the light is on this side, so this side is lighter and the other side is darker. But you can see the texture, so you can tell it's like a regular wall, and they're really close to it. I wonder why they did that. I'm glad they're giving us variety and consistency. Because if this is the same outfit or the same look from that first one, they had two lights up against the wall. Sorry, guys, I'm in my photographer brain really dissecting how they lit that one, how they lightened this one. Either way, I love it. Okay, so this is another one I would have mind being a cover of the magazine. Exactly how it is with that negative space. You guys already know, like I've been saying, that negative space is my favorite composition. But his facial expression right here, that smize is something serious. And then you got the negative space with this seafoam green, maybe? Not sure, but it's a carpet of sorts. And it seems like it goes on forever, which I love that illusion. That is a long, giant carpet. And putting the text at the top, on the side. This also, it would have been really unconventional, for sure. But it would have been really cool to see, this as a cover. Simple cardigan, laying down. I'm loving the hair kind of in the face, on the face, that whole thing. That's my jam. I'm very curious to how they lit this because there's a light on the other side coming towards him. You can see the light on his arm, across the face. But then you have a light on his face, or maybe kind of above. Oh, it might be like a little bit above because you see the shadows coming down here. This is such a great photo, though. I'm obsessed with this. Yeah. This also should have been one of the covers. Honestly, I would. This would have been this one and that other one. I would have. Those are the ones I would have gotten for real, for real. I mean, the other covers are good, but like these, I don't know. These are really good. So, were they in the office? Because we're seeing this carpet in a window. I'm very curious. So, this is the full look from that last one. Louis Vuitton. I like his hair. It's the waviness of it, the short and the long. The posing very simple, but it's effective. The big old shoes. That boot is heavy. It looks heavy, and I wonder what size that is. 'Cause it was like a 13, and I can imagine Felix having a 13 size foot. I mean, he probably could, but I don't think he does. And this shoe makes it look like it's a giant foot. Okay. Oh, I like the little symbol, the Louis Vuitton little star on the belt. That's a good touch. It's a good image. I like this. Okay, y'all, we're at the end, so we get to pick out our favorite photo. My favorite photo, I mean. But you also pick your favorite. Mine is this one. You guys already knew. This is the best photo I've ever seen of Felix. I'll probably renounce that in another photo shoot review, most likely. Y'all know me. I this is my bias, and he always doing the most and always doing great photos. So every shoot, there's gonna be a favorite. But I am working on a video of my top 10 favorite photos from Felix. Spoiler alert, this is going in there. This is going in there, guys. This is going to be up in the mix for sure. And I can't wait to do that video because you guys requested it, and I appreciate that. But yeah, let me know below which image is your favorite. Let me know why. Is it because of the outfit, the lighting, the hair? Because he got different wigs on. Which one's your favorite? Let me know below. And again, please consider becoming a patron. Watch some Stray Kids making of videos with me. And give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.